What a perfect morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And today I will go to the area of Stavanger. I'm going to leave this town and drive in this direction, take a couple of ferries. I think it will take approximately 2.5 hours, maybe 3 at most, to go to that town. And after that, I will show you what will happen. The ocean is completely quiet. It's almost like looking at a mirror. There are a few boats passing this morning. This is a smaller ferry. It came from this island, but it is going to take me over to that side. And it's leaving in 8 minutes. A 1,000 years ago, this was definitely the epicenter of the Viking Age in Norway. And wherever you drive in this area, you will find old farms and stones like this all over the place. Look at this, look at the view. It's just incredible. And people have been in this area since the Stone Age, by the way. And they have cleared the land and built beautiful stone walls as well. But what you're looking at is, of course, a modern one, but further out you see these old walls. I am getting close to where I'm going to park. It's, I would say, another 30 minutes in this direction. But I couldn't resist looking at this view. This is where you park if you want to go up to the famous Pulpit Rock. It's almost too popular because behind the trees we have a bunch of tourist buses. There could be hundreds, maybe thousands of people going up every day. They built a mountain lodge where you can sleep if you like. But most people do camping in this area. Not exactly where we are, but a few kilometers down the road. You see tents, RVs, and many other types of cars. I just finished the 51st steps and I think I have 10,000 more to do, so let's do it. They built something that looks like stairs in the beginning, and it helps when you go up at least, but when you go down that's a different story. There are different levels, and I made it up to the first level. The ground will be flatter and more interesting, I think. And you can imagine what lives in the forest. After all, this is Norway. You have a lot of trolls. Literally real Norwegian trolls. And in the forest you will meet 8,000 small mosquitoes, and they are biting me everywhere. So long sleeve or long sleeves is recommended. Unless you're fast, then you can outrun the mosquitoes and you will have no problems. After walking 20 minutes or so, you had a chance to catch up with your breathing, and it's much easier to walk. I have no idea where they are coming from, but there are mosquitoes everywhere. My God. Anyway, the view will compensate for the itching. This is how it looks like when you are climbing Mount Everest today. You have hundreds of people walking up, and there are so many you can't even walk fast. And at this place they say the walk will be 2.5 hours one way, and I believe that because you stop every 3 seconds. This is a highly international event because when you walk you will hear languages from all over the world. Mostly Europe, of course, but there are plenty of Asian people, Korean, Chinese, Japan, the Philippines, and so on. Water is also everywhere. This is only one of 50 more with clean water. I'm sure you can drink it. It's opening up. Maybe that's a sign we are close to the top. I lost track of time, so I couldn't tell, but it's Definitely a good hike. It's also an easy hike, literally. I mean, anybody can do it. And if you think you can't, bring a walking stick or two and you'll be fine.
Right.
This is where we came from. And the little town you might see far away, that could be Stavanger. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. Cameras are out. The hikers are documenting this amazing hike. And the trail seems to go up to the right. When you're getting closer to the top, you will pass this tiny lake. It's a beauty in itself. And there is another lake on this side, right next to the first one.
Posing nicely, by the way.
The upper area is relatively flat and it's easy to walk. I think it's smart to start early. Don't do it too late because you can barely make it down on time. You need hours. You will be up on this mountain for 4, 5, maybe 6 hours. Keep that in mind. And it's time to go even higher. I would say We are close. I had to breathe more. I suspect it's 200 more meters. Whew. Okay, guys. The final 50 meters. I don't know why people go out. I'm dizzy just looking. These guys up there are safer. The area. Hold on, let me find a better spot. The area itself is 25 by 25 meters, roughly. And the drop straight down into the ocean is over 600 meters. You can imagine how crazy that is. In many countries, they wouldn't allow people to go up like this. Absolutely not. It would be a liability. It would be a fence. 10 meters from the edge. But not in Norway. Not yet, at least. Just saying, 600 meters. And people like to show off, and eventually they just drop all the way down. There are people everywhere. The best view is from up there.
Valjda bomo krenuli danas nazaj. Ajde, gladno sam. Ajde, krećemo, idemo. Nema da se ojaca što je. Sad ne idemo.
It was a nice hike, and I'm done. Finally, after 2.5, 3 hours up. And of all these people you see around me, I'm the most scared. I can't deal with heights. But they are not, so enjoy this pretty view. this is the line. People line up to take this crazy picture. Just a few feet from the edge. Wow, I'm nervous. I don't know what people are doing. I mean, 600 meters, that's over half a kilometer down to the water. And they're standing on one leg. Ay, 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 ay.
Ich nur mal raus und sich das nicht bringt.
Jetzt kommt er rum, jetzt wird's gut.
Okay.
This is a pretty good view of how steep it is. It's just free falling all the way down.